Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, very special guest in the building. His new album is out now. The one, the only DDG is here with me today. What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
Welcome to the show. The busiest man in New York right now.
Yeah, bro. I'm everywhere right now, man.
How you been, though?
I've been good. You know, working.
You like being busy?
I do. That mean money coming in.
That's a fact. Yo, there've been so many people who have come on this show and said so many incredible things about you, right?
For real?
Deadass.
All right, lit, man. Shout out to them.
Swear to God. Most recently, Jay Cinco was just here the other day.
Oh, yeah, that's my dog.
And I think one of the things that we spoke about that I really love that you have done, like at least speaking to him, is that, you know, because he's obviously YouTuber, want to be an artist. Obviously, you come from that background, and you've been extremely successful as an artist. And I think it's really dope how, in a way, you become like somewhat of a mentor to helping these younger guys out who are trying to take that same route too. I think that's really fire.
Yeah, I'm just a natural helper. I like seeing people win.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
You just want to help everybody?
Yeah, man. I feel like it's too many people that's, you know, envious of people's success. I like everybody around me to win, for real.
Yeah, and I feel like even in this industry too, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't really be completely genuine with their actions most of the time. So it's cool when, like, you know, someone like you comes around and like sees someone like Jay and is like, yes, I'm gonna give you game. Yeah,
man. I feel like that's very important. Money is enough money for everybody. That's how I feel.
And also, you're extremely honest, because the other standout memory in my mind of someone coming on this show and talking about you was BFB the Pac-Man. Because one, Pac-Man called you one of the realest people on this planet.
Oh yeah, that's lit.
First and foremost.
Shout out Pac-Man.
And I don't remember the specific wording, but he said DDG has always kept it real with me. And like, I guess at the time, because I guess y'all were talking about like being a double XL freshman, and he was like, DDG told me I wasn't gonna become a double XL freshman because I wasn't with a label. He's like, but I really needed that to open my eyes and for me to understand certain things. He's like, and I appreciate DDG for that, and I respect DDG for keeping it a buck with me. So I think that was pretty two different sides of people coming on the show and showing you love. But I think that both sides are equally important to the other two at the same time.
Yeah, man. You know, I just be telling the game that I know. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't saying like I'm a master teacher or nothing, but like whatever I know and I know what's working for me. If I fuck with you, then I'm you know what I'm saying? Give you the sauce.
Let it be known.
Yeah. You know,
what do you feel like has been really working for you lately?
My consistency. I feel like I'm very, very consistent. I feel like my bad. I feel like what I was gonna say. I feel like attention, like you gotta treat the internet like a girl you want attention from. You know what I'm saying? Because a girl with like this. I'm a little high, so just hear this analogy out. Look, so like, social media is a girl that you want attention from, right?
Okay.
If you don't give her attention, she gonna start looking at other people. You get what I'm saying? So if you treat social media like that, like I gotta stay in their face, it's like how could they forget you? And then when you drop that hit song or whatever, you gonna have the eyeballs to catch it, rather than you know what I'm saying, not showing a girl attention. She not even paying attention when you doing your lit shit. But if you keep them in your face, even if you fuck up, as long as you stay in their face, you still got a chance to get that smash. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Free game from DDG right there.
Yeah, man. I usually charge a little bit for that and shit, but I go ahead and let y'all have that.
Give a little bit of the sauce away for free.
Yeah.
But that's honestly, I be telling, you know, when I speak to like younger rappers and up and coming rappers, I be telling them that I'm like, look, y'all want to do all this shit, y'all want all this, but y'all ain't capturing people's attention. You guys are dropping and
yeah, bro. No matter. I'm pretty sure somebody watching this right now that can rap way better than me, but nobody ain't seen them, so it don't matter. This is how it is these days, man. It don't matter who the best, it matter who the most popular and the best.
And also who's able to just capture, who's able to like finesse the algorithm the best way.
Yeah,
too.
you gotta stay in the algorithm. It's 1 million artists in this world, and I could probably only name like 50 to 100 of them.
60,000 songs drop every Friday.
Really?
Something like that, yeah. I want to find the exact number. We interviewed this guy.
I mean, niggas out here missing.
He's a writer. He told me that like 60,000 songs drop every Friday on just like, I don't know, Spotify alone, hypothetically, right?
Yeah.
You got to think the charts only account for 100 or 200 of those songs. So,
That's crazy.
Or albums, like 100, 200 albums.
It's like going to the NBA.
Exactly.
You know, you got a low chance of making it. But if you make it, you know, you get all the benefits.
Even if you make it, even if you just make the top 200 albums or the top 200, or you got a song in the top 100, doesn't matter what position it is, it's just like, you should be applauded for that, because that shit is not easy.
Yeah. It's just like the players you don't know in the NBA. They still getting paid big bucks. As long as you make it in the league.
People be like, who that? Like, you know, whoever sitting on the bench. And it's just like, well, it don't matter really who he is. He getting paid more than you, so
Yeah,
I don't know why you hating it for.
Still making M's, so all you got to do is get one little dunk in or some shit. Now all of a sudden you got a Nike deal.
Facts. But your consistency lately has been like, even, you know, aside from just talking about music, we talking about just like staying in people's faces, right? Like, I feel like I scroll on TikTok and then every day I see whether it's like a clip from your TikTok or somebody's like live stream or this or that, or, you know, now the music videos and the songs and everything coming out. I'm like, damn, DDG really been everywhere. Most recently, I think one of the things I saw that crossed my TikTok feed was you was Wingman and I think Aiden. It was,
yeah.
And it was like DDG being the best Wingman. And I was like, the boy everywhere.
Yeah, man, you know. I do what I got to do to keep my face in the public, you know. I let the rest do the rest, but yeah, I be having fun with it though.
How did you just go in the middle of an interview? The camera's on me. No, fuck with you. But how is DDG the best wingman in the game for Aiden?
The best wingman? I mean, I just, you know, regular homie stuff. Put your homies on, hype them up and stuff, you know. You a wingman for your homies?
Of course.
Yeah.
Let my homies borrow. They let me borrow their Lambos and their yachts and their planes all the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it was a girl right here, I'd tell her, you let me have your Lambo and drive up here. I'm just a good wingman like that.
You're a great wingman. You got a great project out right now. So first and foremost, congratulations, my brother.
Thank you, man.
With this project versus the last one, right? Obviously, we see the growth. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people are taking this project a lot more seriously right now. Do you feel that compared to the last one?
Yeah, I got nothing but great reviews. So if you didn't listen to it yet, go listen to it and see what the hype is about. But I got a lot of great reviews. And I put a lot of work into it. So I feel like it was just fulfilling for me to just see that people really like it, you know? So that's what I was really going for.
Do you feel like you didn't get such great reviews the first, like with the last project, or?
No, my last project had amazing reviews. So right now, I feel like my last two projects is very, very solid. So, you know, everybody be liking them. But, you know, it just depends on if a person want to take time out of their day to go listen. That's how I get my fans.
How do you feel like you grew on this project?
I don't know. I dug a little deeper, talked about a lot of personal stuff that I don't really be feeling comfortable about talking about. So I think that was like the main thing. I feel like people can feel some type of emotion when they listen to it.
Was it hard to like dig deep for that too? Because I know it you know, as someone who, not only as an artist, but just being on the internet, like you always have these eyes on you at all times, right? And people are always watching you. So I can imagine how even like digging with personal stuff, because, you know, it's like, I feel like when you have those eyes on you, there's like a lot of stuff that you want to keep tight to your chest, because it's like you don't want to give the people everything, you know what I'm saying? Because they already have your whole life on video. So with this, was it kind of hard to start to let them in on that type of
Yeah, because it ain't nothing that I put on YouTube videos about, you know, how my childhood was or nothing like that. I get on YouTube and I try to entertain them. You know what I'm saying? I don't go in there trying to bring them into my personal problems like that. I have in the past probably on some relationship shit, like telling people I'm single, but I'm too old for that now. Like, you know, I just try to entertain them and, you know, kick it.
Was it hard?
But it is like my music is a more vulnerable place for me because I feel like it's not giving too much. It's really like an intimate thing where you just got to listen. And then it just turns into a vibe and a sound that you like. And then you notice the words. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Type shit. So it ain't too like direct versus like showing a YouTube video. This what happened. I'm crying right now. Look, I don't do all that.
I would hope you. I would hope you didn't do all that.
Of course not.
But it's like giving. It's like revealing, but it's not. It's like revealing, but people gotta really pay attention and hear it.
Yeah, digging deep, man. You gotta, it's kind of difficult to do too because it's like you writing about something that's personal, but you also gotta think about rhyming it and making it make sense and shit like that. So I took a lot of time on making these songs.
And even like childhood stuff. Like I think for a lot of us, like obviously we are the way that we are because of our childhood, but we also have like certain childhood traumas. You know what I'm saying? So even with that, like just being able, I'm not an artist. I can't speak from that perspective in that sense. But even like for you pulling that stuff out on putting it into your music too, I'm sure is also an emotional experience at the time. We're just kind of either reliving it or just kind of actually being able to verbalize it in like a certain way that you haven't verbalized it before.
Yeah, for sure.
Was it tough?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't necessarily tough because I feel like I made music like this before. So it wasn't necessarily tough. So I've done it before, but it was just, it get uncomfortable, especially in there with an engineer and you just telling all your life story to a random person and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but it's cool though. Ain't too bad. I feel like I'm perfecting my sound. But the thing with me though, like I get like bored of doing the same song. Like I don't want to be one of them artists that gotta like, you gotta make the same song, and then if you do something like this, a little different, people be surprised and really won't listen. So I kind of like to do everything.
Well, I think it's like the point when you get too comfortable doing the same sound as an artist is when a lot of artists start to fall off too, because it's like, oh man, it's like, and I said this recently. I look at like Yachty, and Yachty has the Poland song. It's like that's something very different than what we've ever heard from him before. So it's like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel like he made music like that before.
I don't think
back
to that
then,
extent,
like
though.
that's like back in that 2017, 2016.
But it feels like an evolution of that. It doesn't feel like that though.
Yeah.
At least to me.
Yeah, nah, songs supposed to be fun. I feel like that's when songs blow up the most, when it's fun. It's a vibe.
Yeah.
Type shit.
I feel like nowadays like people like have too many think pieces about music. You know what I'm saying? People be like,
yeah, I personally I don't listen to music that's like too woke. Like I don't listen to like super duper lyrical music. That's just not my vibe. Like I like to hear the beat. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of music I like to portray. I like to create vibes for people. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like at the end of the day, there's like still a fan base for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like
no. It's a whole. They love the lyrical shit. I'm just saying, me personally, like I be fucking with the vibe. So like a song like Poland and shit, and you know what I'm saying? Like I see why it blew up type shit.
Yeah, I think that's just kind of like the state that music is in now too, because I feel like it's at that point where we're starting to get back to, you brought up like 2016, 2017, and I feel like we're kind of going back to that a little bit. Not going back like backtracking, but it's just kind of like that era of time when the music was like that SoundCloud shit. I feel like it's kind of coming back to that.
Yeah, I think that was the best time though.
Me too.
Like this shit we got going on right now, this shit ain't it. It's just not it. Like I feel like the SoundCloud 2017 era, that was like a golden moment.
Yeah.
It was just fun. You know what I'm saying? It was cool.
Yeah, I don't know why it changed so quickly, and I don't want to be one of those people that are like, summer 2016 was the best summer of my life. It was pretty great. But the music, I think it was because like you said, the music at the time was like, even all the popular songs, like,
it was like,
it was fun.
Yeah, it was more lighthearted. Like, I feel like now it's just about who can sell the most in 7 days and who can do this. You know what I'm saying? Who can get the numbers. But back then, I feel like it was about the vibe, the character of the artist. You know what I'm saying? It was just more lighthearted and fun.
Yeah, everybody's taking everything too serious now.
Yeah, it's too serious. Too corporate.
Yeah, too corporate. I think corporate is the perfect way to do it. It's like everything is kind of like, what playlist you got on?
It's way too corporate. It's just like, takes the fun out of it. You know, too much business shit going on. Let's just drop music, have fun. You know.
I like that that's the space that you're in.
Yeah.
Especially coming up during that time, you know what I'm saying? Growing up during that time, it's like, I feel like a lot of the artists that I talk to now that are, especially from the Tri-State that are like younger, they're like, oh yeah, like the 2016 time, like everything I do was inspired by like that time, right? And they're just dropping music and having fun. And I'm like, I hope that, you know, artists like yourself and them continue to just keep doing what y'all doing in that sense, because it's like, I feel like that's what we need to get back to and stop focusing so much on like the, you know, hyper analyzing every single bar, hyper analyzing every single little thing. It's like, yo, man, Broccoli was like a great song at the time. You know, it's still a great song, but like it was just fun.
Yeah,
I think people should get back to that.
Music is more about numbers right now. That's the issue. But I feel like once we get back to that fun aspect, it's gonna be lit again.
I agree, and I'm glad that you're in that space too.
Appreciate it, man.
I peeped you. I think you was tweeting about like having like negative thoughts and kind of like dealing with like those type of things. How do you personally deal with that? Because, you know, like
what you
thoughts.
mean?
I wrote it down. You said the negative thoughts be the devil trying to knock you off your pivot for real. Stay focused.
On my tweet.
Yes.
Yeah, man. The negative thoughts that you got, that just be the devil. That's how you got to categorize it. You know, we shouldn't be thinking negative. We alive. Think about it. When you a sperm, it's millions of sperms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, use that one that made it to that motherfucker. And you gonna grow up and you have negative thoughts. We should have positive thoughts. We should think positive. So I'd be like, you know, that's how I think. You know, I treat negative thoughts like the devil.
High thoughts with DDG.
Yeah, I'm a little high, but I'm spitting real shit.
Nah,
though.
you talking that shit. Oh, the girl, you gotta treat. What was you gotta treat the what like the girl? See, I already forgot. But whatever you said at the beginning of the interview, I thought.
Yeah, you gotta treat social media like a girl you want attention from, man.
So we got the album out now. What's next for you after this, my brother? What's going on?
I'm dropping more visuals.
Yes, I saw you tweeting, asking people what they want next, right?
Trying to get the, it's just hard getting music videos with like busy artists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got a lot of features on there, so it just be, you know, that slow it down a little bit, but just drop videos. I'm working on a whole nother project already. I'll just keep dropping.
Word, man. Well, I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? The busiest man in New York. He's been killing it out here. The new project is out now. I think we're going to have you do the song that you have with Kevin Gates. Perform that joint. We're going to have you do that today, I think.
Okay. Yeah, whatever.
Are we doing that? I thought that's what we're doing. I don't know. But if we do it, that's out now. The album is out now.
Okay.
Anything else you want to let your fans know where they can follow you at before we get out of here?
Just type in DDG, all social media platforms. Go get that album right now, man. It's lit, turnt. Let me know what you think. DM me. Yeah.
Show him some love. Go show him some support. Love and support is free. That new album is out now. It's a good time. Go stream it. You know, like I said, like he's just having fun with it. So how can you ever be mad at that?
Appreciate it, man.
Go check out the new album that's out now. Go follow him. Go show him some love. Love is free. Support is free. Till next time. On the radar, DDG. We in the building.
Yes, sir.
My boy. Love.